Hi, my friends. Today, we are talking about the secret step to creating massive success in any business. This is the one step, the one thing that will help you not only get the result, but actually enjoy the process, not feel this thing of overwhelm, to really embrace the journey you're on right now, and to bring you clarity, to bring you the energy, the focus, the guidance, and so that you can actually get out of your own way and do the things so you don't feel overwhelmed from all the things that need to get done in the business, which, oh my gosh, are there or are there not a billion things that need to get done each and every day? Just thinking about all the things that we do here, inside of My Lead System Pro. What's up, Emilio? What's up, Cheryl? Hey, Linda. Hey, Val. Hey, Derek. What's up, Simon? Guys, drop me an X if what I talked about this morning made sense, because this one step, this one shift, it's not a huge shift, but it will help you move mountains. It will help you do the thing. Like, oh my God. If you have not, if you take what we talked about on that wake up call and actually apply it. Hi, Dee Dee. What's up, Clara? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Ryan? I'm telling you, it'll change everything. It'll change the game. It'll change the game. And the step we're talking about today is being in the precious present moment of now. And that's all you got to do. And we talked about how the Great Wall of China, I was blown away to know this, 13,000 miles long. Now, those guys and gals who had the vision for that wall, they had a vision. There was a map. There was an end result. There was a target. For sure, there was a target. But can you imagine if they went every single day and focused on having to be at all of the intricacies that come along with, 13,000, the project there, the people that they have to manage, the materials they have to gather, all the time, the blood, sweat, and tears, having to, account for the weather and all the things that are going to pop up when you're building and laying brick for 13,000 miles. And I'm telling you, the way to build an empire or to build a business is to focus on the freaking now, the step you're in now, and that's it. We talked about Gary Vee on the call. We talked about how, I love him. I think I like a lot of what he teaches. I'm very read. I'm very driven. I like his language. I've got his books. He's someone who I do plug into. But I also, in that same breath, man, that is a very dangerous message for a brand new person to hear, that they need to be 300 different social media posts a day. Oh my God. Can you imagine telling a brand new person that they need to be, on 12 different social media platforms and literally be creating 300 pieces of content a day? I've been doing this a long time, and that to me is that's a mountain. That's where we start to create stress. We're here, right? We're here. We just got started, and we hear a mentor, a guru like that out there saying that, look, I've got to be there. So now there's a ton of stress because we have no idea how to fill that gap, because that's years in the future. Now, I was very clear. Do not get it twisted here, y'all. You need a vision. You need a map. You need where are we headed? Because every single day we're going to tune our vibration to that guy or gal in that vision. Period. That's the game. Every single day we're going to wake up. We're going to sit with ourselves. We're going to rework our mind, our energy, our emotions. We're going to become the person who we've got to become, that greatest ideal version of you that's going to make the greatest impact on the world. The reason you're here, you need to have that. You need to have that so you can turn into that person, that way of being every single day. The problem is when we get into the nitty gritty, when we get into the devil's in the details, right? When we look at we hear a piece of advice like that we need to be 300 social media pieces, of content a day on a dozen different platforms consistently, and answering replies and messages right when they come in, because you got to be there because it's 2020 and they need, if you're not responding to them, somebody else is. And oh my God. And yes, we'll get to a point where we can build the business and create some cash flow and build the team to actually do what Gary says. If you've got money to do that, and you can do it now, beautiful. Do it. Do that. You can compress time. Money's a beautiful thing. You can get help. You can get to that end result quicker. But man, I just imagine myself, I'm separating myself in that conversation with the brand new coaching client and telling them, here's the deal. You got a pen and paper? You need to have half a dozen to a dozen different social media accounts, and you need to be creating 300 pieces of content a day. Is that really the advice? Like, is that like that's not the step they're in. And I get, like, again, to have the vision, to have the map of where we're headed and to reverse engineer it and to work backwards. But my God, I use this example on the call as well. If you took the 2008 version of me and gave me MLSP, it wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be, there's no way. And it's not to say, like, if you told us, like, look, this is what it's going to take, right? And me and my business partners would probably be like scratching our heads, is it worth it? And damn right it's worth it. But we didn't get to where we're at today by focusing on that chunked up, it wasn't, we didn't allow all the tiny steps that would have to get done 6 or 12 months, knowing, now, my God, health insurance, payroll insurance, affiliate commissions, merchant accounts, legal teams, legal calls, SEO, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, paid ads, looking at analytics, making sure everything is set up properly and continually ongoing, creating new offers, teams, managing people and managing projects and launches. And oh my God, like if you were to tell us that's what it's going to take, if that day one and we were like, here's the deal, here's the game, here's the business. Oh my God. Do you get how, just speaking that makes me feel like, man, that's a ton of work. And it's just a mindset shift, a distinction here where if you just focus on the step you're in now, keeping that vision, you got a map, you know where you're headed, but my God, chunking it down in a way where, look, here's the step I'm in and don't worry about anything else. We'll get to the next step. We'll lay the brick that we're in, the brick we have right now, we got to lay it proper so that we can put the next brick on it. And we can build this thing 13,000 miles long. We can build this empire that's creating multiple 5 figures a month on autopilot, right? But that doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen by you focusing on all of the things. You know what needs to get done right now. You know the step you're in. If you don't, go to the start here inside of My Lead System Pro. Just follow out. Literally, it might take 90 minutes if you're just getting started to do the daily method of operation. As you dive, once you dive into the material, you can get a high school kid. You can get your kid to outsource most of the mundane stuff so that you can continue to grow. You can really focus on the quality conversations. It's not a hard step you're in. If you're just getting started, you're in the first phase. Beautiful. Build, engage, sell. You're right here. Prospecting, social media, right? Right here. See, most people, the problem comes up when they're in that first phase and they skip to try and pay for ads and they have no idea about marketing. We know systems and people who who teach that. Look, you got to just set up ads. You'll figure it out. No. Oh my God. And they wonder why $500, $1,000 or more is gone overnight. They didn't learn any skills. They have 0 leads because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. They didn't target the right people. It's like going to hopping, giving a surgeon who's in undergrad in med school, just having them go operate, figure it out. You're in it. No, that's not, and don't get me wrong on here too. Ready, fire, aim. I love that. Figure it out, say yes, and figure it out along the way. But still, even in that approach, that mindset of just, look, Branson says someone asks you, to make a decision. You don't know how to do it, say yes and figure it out along the way. I love that. In the process of figuring it out along the way, so you avoid overwhelm, you work on the step you're in, you work on the brick you're in, laying it now and getting it set up proper. And again, if you're feeling stress or overwhelmed, that's why, because you're here and you think you need to be there. And you're thinking about all the stuff that needs to get done for you to close the gap and get there. We're really the only thing. This is something that's radically changed my life and helped us build the business we're in right now. Focus on the target today, the step you are in now. That's the only thing you got to work on. That's literally the only thing you got to do. Be in the step you're in now. That was the takeaway. That was, when we talk about the secret step to focus on for wild success, is the step you're in now, and let everything else melt. If it's not critically urgent right now in that step, breathe. We'll get to it. Or get someone, figure it out. Work out a bartering system. Work out a team. Get someone on your team to do the thing that you shouldn't be focusing on because you're working on this step in the business. And there's not that many steps in this business. At the end of the day, it's people and the ability to communicate with them effectively. To effectively communicate and close those people, the right people, getting in front of the right people, and then connecting with them, building relationships with them. That's the business we're in for the most part. Hit me with an X. Is this making sense, y'all? Give me, let me know if my rants here this morning is landing for you, if you're going to take it and run with it, if this is making sense, because I'm telling you, this changed my life. It really, really did. And what's really cool is you will start to feel free. Like you'll actually start to regain your power. Like where you might, anyone here, let me know if you guys might feel a little bit like, holy hell, even this broken down might feel a little bit overwhelming. You guys get that? Feel like a chicken with your head cut off sometimes? It's not that this is difficult. It's not that this is overwhelming. We've just been programmed, our brain, over years to make, to speak, to condition our body to think that this is hard. To think that this is confusing. It's not that it's confusing. It's just that that's who we've become. That's over years of intense conditioning. You telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, that this is wrong, this is hard. Okay, so it is. It's impossible to get a confused mind, a mind that is stuck. And notice my language. I'm not saying you are overwhelmed. I'm not saying you're confused. I'm saying your mind. You are not your mind. Okay? You are the watcher. You are the knower. And when the mind starts to take control, we start to lose our power. And that starts to go into the background. And the mind and the body start to create, this idea, this sense of conditioned of overwhelm, of confusion. It is impossible for a mind addicted to confusion to see simplicity. It is impossible for a confused mind to even recognize simplicity, which makes this business and this thing called life very hard. What if you just started speaking to yourself and it's not so bad, or maybe even better, this is kind of easy. I got this. I'm open, I'm flexible. I know it's going to take some work. I know I'm going to get challenged, and gratitude. Thank you for this challenge. Whatever, God, divine, infinite intelligence, whatever it is. Thank you for this challenge as the next step in my growth and progress. Thank you for this gift, this door. Right? And we just start the game. And we come from this place where this isn't hard. I'm just learning. And I got this. What if everything is figure outable? What if everything is doable? What if everything is okay? What if I'm the guy or gal who just gets shit done? To where when I do come into a roadblock, and is it inevitable, ladies and gentlemen, that you're gonna hit roadblocks in this thing called entrepreneurship to earn these stripes? Challenges will be coming up all day, every day, left, right, every single day. So you got to figure this part out. You're just the guy or gal who figures out how to overcome these challenges, how to get better, how to conquer them. Are there people and when the challenge comes up, you train this body, you train this mind. Did that backwards, to go out there and find the solution, to Google it, ask your coach, get a coach inside of MLSP, ask the group, right? What if that was who you were at your core? You were just the guy, boom, I'm going here. I'm the guy I've got the target, the vision, boom, and this guy or gal he's just, no matter what, he gets it done. And so when the challenge comes up, it's not like, oh my God, this doesn't work, throw in the towel. It's like, oh, here we are. A worthy opponent. Worth my time. Let's play the game. Let's figure this out. And you ask your friends, you ask in Facebook, you ask YouTube, you ask Google, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not even about like, do I feel like doing it today? That has nothing to do with it. Who cares about, who said anything about feeling anything? You're the guy, like, we're going here. Period. So I'm going to do what needs to get done. I'm going to focus on the step I'm in, and we're going to go out there and get the result. Right? That's all we got to do. Stop with the living 6 months out from today and seeing the business, the dream business you've got, and thinking, this guy who's got the guy or gal who's on stages, who has 12 books, who has, the team to build everything, like those, you should have that map. If that's the goal, the vision, you should have that. The problem is bringing that into the now and think and dissecting the business to the point where you think you need to do all those steps today. Just breathe. You can have the chunked up version of like you on a day-to-day basis where you have the vision and you know where you're going and it brings you energy and you're excited and you're like, watching your thoughts and your energies and your emotions, your frequency, your vibration to match the guy or gal in that future you. But my God, for right now, what you're focusing on in the day-to-day is the step you're in now. If you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed. If you don't, it's going to be like this never-ending hamster wheel. You're going to feel a complete loss of power. You're going to feel frustrated because you're not getting enough done because you're focused on it, 13, different steps that really do require a ton of attention and a ton of your, your energy, where really the only thing that matters is the step you're in now. And for the majority of the people on this, in our company, it's just people. It's we'll get to the creating your own offers and branding you and this, the sales part, the ads. My God, we'll get there. This, if you're just now getting started and wanting to create cash flow, stay in the step you're in now. Stay in the start here. That's not a bad place to be. We've had many different leaders come in and build a 6-figure business just on step 1, on phase 1, right here. Okay? With the social media networking and prospecting, which is the challenge. We're, MLSPlive.org for $1. We're going to show you how to compress this down into like 5 days to at least get the foundation for it. Okay. And then once you master the step you're in, right? Maybe it's 10, 12 quality leads a day. You start to create some cash, create some results, create some momentum and belief and certainty in yourself. Then we start, we lay, that brick is down. That brick is in like a foundation, not quicksand, but built on a foundation on like stone, on steel, on rock, so that it can now handle the next brick, meaning you psychologically, emotionally can handle the next step, the next brick. Now we can grow and progress in that facet, in that fashion. But what most people get told, they come in, there's a pile of bricks over there, good luck. No. Step by step, day by day, the step you are in now. Y'all feel me? Let me know what you're thinking, guys. 2 very important things as far as keeping the clarity and laying the brick, the right brick, and you moving forward in your business. Guys, this is the first phase. MLSPlive.org. If you're a guest on today's call, I encourage you, MLSPlive.org. It's $1 to see behind the system that's helped create the biggest leaders out there. 30 days of coaching, 30 days of the marketing system, plus a 5-day challenge that starts tomorrow. We're not talking about, wait till next month, wait till next year. Lay the brick now. Like, we start tomorrow. You will get the brick over the next 5 days, a new brick, so that it's chunked down into bite-sized chunks that you can actually apply, execute, really make sense of it all. And you can start to build the empire, start to stay while you stay in the step you're in now, and start to confidently build the bricks. Put them on step by step. You can join, let us help you lay the brick tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll email you. But it's MLSPlive.org. MLSPlive.org for $1, 30 days of coaching, 30 days of the marketing system to help you learn how to lay this brick effectively And then, of course, the 5-day challenge, the active, live, interactive, plus action steps, plus accountability on top of the daily coaching we do here inside of MLSP. That starts tomorrow night. That's the best door I can think of. Guys, share this video. Hi, Priscilla. We appreciate you. Share this video. Tag your friends on it. If they got value, if you got value from this, if you would like your team or your tribe to focus on the damn things that matter now for them, we'll get to the advanced stuff. We'll get to the 300 social media posts a day because you've got a couple dozen people on payroll that are helping you bring this to life so you don't go insane. If this is something that would be of service to them, tag them, share this video in your groups. If you share the video, obviously share your weeklymarketingwebinars.org link as well as the challenge link. If you share any of the links above in the description, make sure you use your username, okay? So we can pay you when someone takes the dollar. Definitely, guys, tonight, weeklymarketingwebinars.org, Wednesday night, man, it's time to party. We've got a 3-step formula to help you master phase 1, to help you get the brick to put onto your business so that you can move forward and get the result. Not get overwhelmed, but get clear and get razor sharp and have success with the first brick, right? So that you can get 10, 12, 15 quality leads, quality conversations going a day. And then guess what? Once you master that, we'll put the next brick on, but we're not there yet. And this should give you freedom, man. This should give you a sense of just breathe, man. It's not that hard. If you're not having fun, you're doing the business wrong. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're just freaking, you're you're here. Physically, you're here, but you're focused on there and where you think you need to be and all the steps that accompany that versus getting clarity on the step you're in now and staying focused on just doing that step to the best of your ability, cutting the crap, shutting off Netflix, stop watching the reruns, stop wasting time on your Instagram newsfeed, and doing the step you're in now to produce results and get good at that step. Get good at that step. And what if you started doing this and you started teaching your team to do this and you just created a lean, mean machine that grows with you, that actually gets people to talk to you, that gets results, that gets sales, and does the damn thing? It'll change your life. It'll change your life. Man, if you're a member, you get the challenge for free, guys. If you're not a member of My Lead System Pro, mlsplive.org, step up. Step up. Let's go. We're waiting for you. The world is tired of waiting. You're ready. It's $1. And if you don't like it, let us know. We'll give you the $1 back, okay? If you're not a member, mlsplive.org. And if you are a member, we will be streaming it into mymlsp.com. You don't have to buy anything. The actual challenge comes with your membership, okay? We're here to help. We are committed. We want to help you, master this thing and go out there and just build the business of your dreams and make the impact on the audience, on the world that you were meant to make. Brick by brick by brick, one brick at a time. And it's not so daunting, it's not so challenging, it's not so painful when you take it one brick at a time. I love you. We appreciate you. Baxter, if you could throw the link to iTunes. Guys, if you got value from this, we'd love a rating, a review on our iTunes, on our podcast, or on this business page. Like I said, share this video if you think it would help somebody make a shift, get a distinction, especially if you feel they're all over the place. Tag them in this video. Oh my gosh, this distinction will give them peace. This distinction could give them hope to stay in the game long enough to get the result and actually transform their life and their family's lives. And keep growing, keep getting better and better. And remember, my friend, remember, you are the one. We'll see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, weeklymarketingwebinars.org, and we'll see you guys in the challenge for $1. Members get it for free for $1, mlsplive.org. I love you, appreciate you. You are the one.